Kanye West is calling out Kris Jenner's young boyfriend. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Let's get into this right now. So Kanye has some things to get off of his chest, and of course, he took to Instagram, all right? Now, he was talking about Corey Gamble. Now, Corey has been dating Kris Jenner for what, the last 10 years, maybe 7 years? I'm pretty sure you guys were introduced to him on the Keeping Up with the Kardashians show. And it was a big story because he's so much younger than Kris. Now, Kanye actually posted something else about Corey yesterday when he was posting this story about Corey having this video of him cheating on Kris Jenner, okay? But Kanye deleted it, and I didn't want to make a story about it because I wasn't sure if Kanye was going at Kris and Corey or just Corey, you know? But today, he was a little more descriptive of his animosity towards Corey instead of Kris. Now, he posted a picture of Corey, and he said this on Instagram: God has a plan to remove the godless. Corey needed to never be here anyway. I think he's a nice person, not a great person. A nice person who used to be around Puff's family, then got around Justin Bieber, and then when Kris got divorced, he slid in. He became the TV version of a father figure, and as he always called himself, a real nigga. He once told my wife he knew what music she should be listening to. So when I seen him a week later, I had him removed from my daughter's birthday party. Damn, don't that sound familiar? We still never met his family, and I guess we never will. He got my wife linked with the liberals in a deep way. That was his job. For some reason, I always felt he worked for DuPont or some organization in that pedigree. Now he's off to his next mission. His job is done. He's not messy enough to do something like this. It's on purpose. I love Kris. This woman is a hero, and she's done what she's had to do to protect her family and make sure they prosper. Even if it meant telling everyone not to listen to me. I respect her grind, her hustle, and her mind. Kris is one of the best to ever do it. Now, as usual, Kanye had a lot to say. I noticed that he didn't have any animosity towards Kris Jenner, and I'm glad to see that because it was looking a little rocky a couple of weeks ago when he was making that video about him not getting the address to his daughter's birthday party. And if you guys remember, he said grandmama's playing games. And of course, he was talking about Kris Jenner because, rest in peace, his mother has passed away. So his kids don't have any other grandmother except for Kris, all right? Now, maybe a couple of weeks have passed and Kanye has gotten over it, and I'm glad to see that. And he showed her a lot of love, especially at the end of this caption. So Kanye stuck to Corey Gamble. The second thing I noticed was he didn't mention the cheating story. And like I said, he posted about the cheating story yesterday, and then he deleted it maybe about an hour later. And that's why I didn't post it, because number one, I didn't know if he was going at Kris. And number two, you know, if Kanye deleted it, I wanted to kind of give him that, you know, like if you change your mind about the situation, it wasn't no point of me, you know, posting it to YouTube. All right. Now, he went in a totally different direction than the cheating story, right? He started talking about politics and liberals. And he also mentioned that Corey had been around Puff's family. Now, if you don't know who Puff is, he's talking about Sean Combs, P. Diddy. You know, he has a lot of nicknames, but obviously he feels like Corey has been kind of schmoozing with some of these famous families. He also mentioned that Corey was cool with Justin Bieber, and I didn't know about any of this. As a matter of fact, I never even saw Corey with Puff, but if Kanye said it happened, I'm inclined to believe him. Now, also, he talked about Corey being in bed with companies like DuPont. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But DuPont is this company that supposedly uses science to make the world a better place, but they have been said to have deep roots in politics, all right? Now, remember, he also said he felt like not only was Corey working for DuPont, but he got his wife in bed deep with the liberals. Now, remember, for the last couple of years, Kim has been really making ground in the political world. And also, if Kim was making that major move to politics, or at least getting a little more involved, her mother knew about that, and she was having conversations with her as well, if you ask me. And maybe some of that inspiration came from, you guessed it, Corey. Now, I know I'm getting a little deep, and it sounds like I'm getting into conspiracies, so I want to go to a more lighter note. And further down, I did like the fact that Kanye was showing Kris some love, but he said something that was very interesting to me. Remember when he said, Kris has done things to protect her family and make sure they prosper, even if, this is the part, listen, even if it meant telling everyone not to listen to me. I thought that was very, telling, because I can 100% see Kris not being in favor with everything Kanye has been doing publicly lately. She is all about promoting the Kardashian family, but she doesn't want to air out the dirty laundry. And Kanye has had no problem letting everyone know his side of the story for the last couple of weeks, especially as it pertains to him and Kim's divorce. So I can see, Kris being like, hey, don't listen to Kanye. He's crazy. He don't know what he's talking about. Trying to protect her family. And I think that's where Kanye is finding some common ground with Kris, because what have we heard from Kanye over the last couple of weeks? Everything I'm doing is to protect my family. He's used the word family a lot. He wants to make sure his kids are okay, and he's also still fighting to try to get back with Kim Kardashian. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.